Hey guys, today I want to show you a product which I always wanted to do on my Jeep XJ, and I didn't wanted to spend a lot of money on this, so I got this from Amazon, which was actually just $15 when I bought. Currently it is unavailable. Um, let's go ahead and review this. What this is the box it comes with. It has no label on the top, so it comes with a product manual. And it comes with some other manual which is very clear in color. So when I bought this for $15, I thought like maybe it's just going to be a cable or just like a photograph or something, but actually they sent the product. Okay, so this is how you connect. You see the front camera, rear camera. Oh, by the way, I didn't explain what is this. This is a backup camera, and it's just $15. So it's a wireless backup camera, by the way, and you have like a wireless device front and rear, and the rear has the camera and front has the small monitor. I believe it is a 4-inch monitor, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so this is how the wireless transmitter and receiver looks. So this is the transmitter, this is the receiver. So without delay, let's go inside and see the product. Okay, so this is the 4-inch monitor or the display. Comes with a plus, minus, and a menu. Have no idea what is that for. And you have two kinds of connector for it. Either you can use this 3mm tape type connector. You can fix it like this and stick it somewhere, or you can use the suction cap to fix it and use it to your windshield. Either way, so that's the one thing, the suction cap and the connectors. So leave that aside. Then you get call as a receiver. This is for the front. How can I say this is for the front? Because it has um, the video wire, one video wire, because the front has three connectors. One is optional video, and this is the video. The monitor has the optional video and the power line. So the video line connect to the LO to your receiver part, so that's it, and it has a power and a ground. So what they did ask in the manual is connect this power and the ground to your um, what do you call your reverse lights. So you need to connect to the reverse lights. So I need to find a way. Since I already did my remote connections, so I may have some idea where this reverse wire is going, but I need to check where can I find my reverse wire in the front side. So I need to find that. So by the way, this is the receiver, and you get the camera itself, and it comes with the same power and a video. So how this goes is it goes with your transmitter, which has the power and the video line. So you connect the power to the power. By the way, this power line has positive and negative, and this one has just the video, and the positive and the negative of the power line comes here. This you need to connect to the lighting, to the reverse light on your back side of your vehicle. So, and there is this wire goes to your front power, which I explained here. So on the from the monitor you get this line, the red one. So this is the power and the ground. you connect to the front. Somehow you need to figure out in the front where you can get the reverse light connections, and you connect that there. Let's see what I get there. I get 19.34. Okay, so that means this is positive line and this is the negative. So here is the setup. So here is my battery, and you have like 3 power wires and 3 ground wires. All should go to your reverse light. So somehow you need to figure out how you can connect your reverse light in the front, and back side is easy. You have the reverse light in your danger light lighting, so it should be easy. So let's go ahead, and this is your receiver power and ground, and this is your TFT monitor power and ground, and one more should be your transmitter, right? So that's all you have. So 3 powers and ground. So I'm connected all 3 powers here and all 3 grounds here. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the power to the battery power. Okay, it's a little hard to place with one hand. Okay, all the power are placed. As soon as I put my ground, you should see some video. Okay, there is the video, but there is some grains. I think it's because of okay, I don't know why there is some grain. Maybe it's because of I'm holding it on my hand. Okay, there we go. Good. So there is a video. You can see me moving. There is no lag, I think. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. Yeah, there is no lag. Okay, so if you take out, there is no video, and if you connect back, there is video. That's good. So let's see how it works at night time. So let me put the camera back. Okay, so I'm going to connect the power lines back, but I'll arrange my ground lines too. I didn't like join all of them because it's just the test. Want to see whether it works. Okay, all the power lines are connected, all the ground lines. Okay, this is the night vision. See that? Nice, bright, and you can see some I think it's like a night vision lights or infrared lights from your camera. So, and on your reverse cam there is a sensor to know whether it is dark or whether it is bright. So according to that it adjusts the video. It's pretty impressive for a $15 reverse cam. That's it. The setup looks good. Okay, so my first task is to find the reverse lights in the front harness. So I did find it. So let me show you how did I find it. So when you come to the back danger light, so here is your reverse light, the last one, right? So in this, if you go and see 2 wire, obviously the black is 1 second, let me show you. Okay, Here we go. Okay, so this one, the black, is the ground. This one is brown and green, so there is a lot of brown and a green stripe on it. So I tracked that to the front side, and I saw in this harness, in the big harness which was the running below, so it was none of this. I plugged out all these three connectors, it was none of it. So then I followed still where it is going. So this harness still it's going, some of it. So I tracked it, then I saw it is coming here. You see this harness which is in the front. So here is where I found the brown and the green. So this is your reverse light. So I will show you how did I confirm that. Okay, so to confirm that, I took my multimeter. So currently it is in park. Let me put my keys on. So my keys are inside. Turn on the multimeter. Just touch on the ground and touch on the pin. You see 0, right? So this is the brown and the green. So I'll put it in reverse. Okay, now is it in reverse. Then touch this. 10.5, nearly 11 volt is there. So that's the guy. So what I'm going to do this is I'm going to use a quick connector like how I used it here for my remote connections, remote start connections. So I'm going to do that quick connector over here to get the power, and the ground I'm going to connect it either to here or somewhere wherever I connect my camera. Okay, this is the place I decided to keep because every other place it's blocking my view. I don't want the backup camera to block my view, and it's going to be a little weird, the place what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put it like this. Okay, so it's not going to block my vent because this one is supposed to defrost the window. So I'm going to give like a 2-inch gap and stick it here. So it's not going to stick perfectly, so I'm have to drill and put a small screw over here. I think one screw should be enough to hold it because rest of them, the 3mm tape will be holding it. So just one screw in case if the 3mm tape doesn't work. So that's my plan. I'm going to keep it like this. The work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape all these open ends. You can see. So after that, let's decide how I'm going to put it there. So the first open end, I'm going to tape this guy. So that wiring is done. Oh, not exactly the wiring, inserting the wiring is done. So now you have the positive and ground for the receiver, and positive and ground um, for the screen, and you join both of this and you need to connect it, one to the ground and one to the power. So that's what we need to do next. Let me leave this here for now and put the screws back. Okay, so now I got all the things what I need to do this. So this is the LCD screen, this is for the receiver, so I'm going to combine these two. Okay, and for the ground, what I did is I already had a ground over here connected to that pin, that bolt what you see there, right? So I already had a ground from there for my remote start, so which is this black wire. You can see the black wire. So I'm going to take that and just put a quick connector on that, because I don't want to split this wire and just reach it all the way there. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have my ground, I have my power. So as simple as it. Before I connect the wire like this, want to make sure it's not hanging and it gets stuck to my brake pedals or like that. So I'm going to make a little bit arrangements for that. I'm going to push it. Take one of my quick connector and insert it there. Right, so it is inside. And let's remove this pin. Going to exactly put on the same spot where I did. The ground is there. I don't have like a different colors for the ground and the power, so I'm just going to connect the red wire, so the red clip itself. I know it's not a good way to do, but I have only one color of the size connector. Yeah, that's the ground pin. Now let's insert the ground wire. Okay, it's all the way inside. Now take your pliers, push it, snap. That's all. Now you're good. So this is the place I decided. Okay, so I have my transmitter wire for my wireless backup camera ready. Soldered extra wire. So need to remove these screws. These are all Phillips head, except the one inside this is the torque head. Should be 25 or 20, T25 or T20. So this one is T25. That looks big for what I see here. Oh, it's T25. Yeah. See that? Yeah. So T25 fits for that. So means it's T25. So from beginning, so either you can use one of those holes to take your wire inside, because you don't need like 4 holes to hold your um, 4 holes to hold your number plate. So you can use either one of this, or you can use this place, but you need to cut or drill a holes here to take the wire. But definitely you need to remove this cap to take the wire inside, so I need to decide which one to use. Okay, I did remove all these 4 screws. Was badly rusted. I didn't remove my lights screw because I couldn't even see the screw head. This is a T-Torque T25. So these 4 I managed to remove. I can show you my screw here. See that how badly it is rusted, especially this one. So I didn't want to break that, or maybe it's a good idea to replace now by breaking it and buying a new one. I don't know how to remove that. Let's see how it goes. I don't want to break this plastic, but if the screw breaks, it's fine. Okay, it's sitting there, no worries, but I leave it like that. So let's go ahead and drill a hole, take the wire through this rubber beading. Probably I need to remove that rubber beading to take the wire inside, or cut the rubber beading and take the wire inside, because as you know, okay, make sure the screws are safe. Come on. So as you know, we have this wire, so this one goes inside. Okay, this is the one. Okay, this is not the one actually. So the one on the camera, see this? So one on the camera, these two has to pass through that hole. So definitely it's going to be a hard time to push it inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that rubber and then push it inside, but I'm going to still use the rubber, just I'm going to make like a slight cut on the rubber. Okay, so finally I was able to bring my camera wire through this gap. You can see through this gap, and you can bend it over here and take it from here. So don't need to drill a holes for that. So just like that it goes. There is enough gap between your light plate, plate light through here, and it comes. And here you can see I just split cut over here, but I didn't cut the complete rubber. You can see this is still has that shape, but I just cut it inside this and took this out. So now what I need to do is I need to successfully push this inside this hole, because the hole size looks, it can go inside, but you can see this wire tapes and stuff, so it's a challenge to push it all the way there. So I'm going to do that, and these two will be inside then. There is a small trick over here. You see that light hole, right? So that's where that wires are coming inside, from the plate lights. So this is the wire. I disconnected it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that outside. So since this is disconnected, it should be easy to pull it outside. So then I can push the largest pin inside, and then finally I can push the smallest one. Let's go and do that. So since I removed it, it should be easy enough to come outside. See that? Okay, that one actually looks like it's completely taking the space, so let me keep that inside. Now you see I have like little more space to push these guys inside, right? Okay, one goes inside, and follow that the second one. So now I can push all these wires together inside, right? Then can push this seal. How does that look now? It was not as tough as I thought. Only thing is, in this rubber you need to make a split, or I've seen people like even pushing through that. You can do if you have time. Let's go and put these wires back in place. So what all I did remove, so I removed these screws. Just I'm not removing the panel, so I just want some leverage to push the cable inside. So once I take it from here, I need to push it somehow, try to pull it. Probably I have to remove this panel because it's easy to see. Then I will route it through here. Then I removed this complete panel. So this sticks with 1, 2, 3 screws and the fourth one over here, but I have to remove these till here so I can pull this up and remove this out. So once this is removed, I can see this part completely inside. Okay, as you can see, I removed this panel. So now I need to pull this wire and take it through here, right? So that's the challenge. So what I did is I inserted this zip tie, hope you can see this, and folded it back and pulled it from the inserted at the other side and pulled it here. So I have the starting end and the end of the zip tie here. So that means I have like a fold inside. So inside that fold I just put my wire. So you can see that inside that fold I put my wire. So if I pull, it's going to pull the wire through the zip tie. So that's what I did easily. So you can see here, this is what I tried.
So the zip tie, this is one way. I pushed it one way and folded and pushed it the other way, then I pulled the wire, so the wires are here. Successfully pulled the wires. I'm going to tape it here as well as the inside. I don't know why Chrysler did secure it that hard. I don't think so the water is going to go through this. Even you can see some glue here. See that? They just glued all these wires inside. I don't know what is the reason for that. If somebody knows, please comment me down. Right. So this is your reverse light, positive and ground. So which is the positive? Obviously the black one is ground, and the green and the brown, I believe, green and black or green and brown, whatever it is, the double colored is the positive and the plain black is the ground. So okay, see that? So it's done, the positive and the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly test whether if you put it in reverse you get in display. So here is the one which I connected. Keys are on. Let me put it in reverse. Okay, that is in reverse, and look at the beautiful sky it's showing there. Let me put down the, see what I can see from there. Oh God, I thought I broke it. No. See that view? So everything is installed, and I don't see the glitch now. So once I have my transmitter and the receiver been placed like little higher, so I don't see the glitch. See that? There's no glitch at all. Let me drive a little bit and put it on reverse. Okay, how about here? See that? Okay, perfect. There is no glitch at all. So it's, I would say it is I would give like 4.5 stars because of the price and because it is wireless and it's working great. No issues till now.